Today we're at Ray's Indoor Bike Park here in Cleveland, Ohio for our annual Redline Flight School and Time Trial Challenge. Well, the Redline Flight School is a basic camp where we teach fundamentals to riders of all ages and classes, from 5 and under youngsters all the way up to the older masters riders. We go through the basics of getting around the course: fast, smooth, safe, body position, pedal position, how to get around the turns, just a little bit of everything.
Nobody's judging anybody, everybody's just trying to get better on their bike, all these different levels and different disciplines of bike riding, and it's just a lot of fun to be around, and it really makes you want to improve.
Between Jason, Alise and myself, we try to make it as fun as possible, and hopefully along the way, that's when you learn the best, when you're having fun. So along the way they pick up some tips. Today we're going to work on some cornering, some pumping, and just how to get around the pump track as best as possible.
So we go through the flight school, and then after lunch, we're going to go into the time trial challenge, which is basically 2 laps around the pump track, all times broken down into age groups.
There's everybody from the beginners that just started, and then there's people who focus on the park scene or dirt jumping, and then there's the racers, and there's all these different styles that come together, and everybody, beginner through pro, is riding.
I look forward to it all year long. We do the clinics all year, but this is the only time we get to do the time trial challenge here at Ray's. It's just like the prize at the end of the year that I'm always waiting for, so it's always a great time.
Redline Bikes are, a solid brand. They've been in the industry for so long, and you want something that you can rely on. And whether you're beginner through expert or pro, you can rely on that bike, and you want to be comfortable on your bike. And they make a bike right off the shelf that somebody can go out and buy and have great parts on and rely on.
We cover all the fundamentals. They've been at the forefront of BMX for years now, and continue to innovate with things like the carbon bike and the new monster component line, and I think they're just one of those brands that stood the test of time and remains at the top of the sport in both freestyle and BMX racing.
Redline Bicycles has been around since 1974, so we've been around for a long time. Tried and true package that we deliver right out of the box, ready to race. Bang for your buck. You can't get a better bike straight out of the box ready to race. And then when you take it up to the pro level, you're not going to get a lighter, stiffer, a better frame than the Redline Carbon Flight. It's unreal, the technology in that thing, and it's just a solid bike, and I don't think you can beat it.
Ray's is really a one-of-a-kind place. That I've traveled the world for BMX and never seen a place like this. I've been to the one in Milwaukee and Ohio now, and it's so unique. You just wouldn't think that out of wood you could make cross-country courses and pump tracks and trails, and there's something for everyone here, from a racer to a freestyler to a cross-country rider to a single-track guy. And they can do it indoors and in a confined environment, no matter, like, it's snowing outside today and we're in here and we've been riding since 9 a.m. So it's so cool to have a place like that. And yeah, if I lived by one of these as a kid, it would have got a lot of use from me.